Everlight Plaza had just settled after the Enchanted Ornament Attack. Snow fell softly, blanketing the square in pristine white. The trees shimmered gently, the ornaments peaceful, and the crowd whispered carols, their voices soft and serene. Zoey closed her eyes for a moment, enjoying the calm. Finally, a silent night. Rumi snorted. You jinxed it. Before anyone could respond, a deep rumble shook the ground. The snow lifted in spiraling eddies, and a chilling wind tore across the plaza, freezing the tips of street lamps. Shadows moved unnaturally, gathering into jagged forms. Kay's scanner beeped frantically. High-level magical disturbance, rapidly approaching, and it's combat ready. Mira's voice trembled slightly. Those aren't ordinary spirits, they're battle spirits. Sentient combat magic. From the shadows emerged towering figures, cloaked in tattered silver and midnight blue robes. Their eyes glowed red beneath skeletal masks, and they carried weapons forged from frozen starlight. Each movement radiated aggression and precision. Hana gripped her staff, planting it firmly in the snow. They've been drawn by the lingering chaos from the ornament attack. They're feeding off fear, uncertainty, and maybe a little leftover holiday magic. Jisoo formed protective shields around the plaza, holding back the first wave. Zoey, this isn't a gentle silent night. They're coming to fight. Zoe's expression hardened. Then we'll give them one our way. She spun her mic, staff, sending rhythmic pulses of warm light into the snow, repelling the nearest spirits. Rumi leapt forward, kicking and spinning, weaving between the combat spirits. They may be spooky, but they clearly haven't met me yet. The spirits struck back with icy blasts and spinning blades of frost. Mira's harmonies filled the air, threading through the attacks and neutralizing some of the magic. Hana stabilized the plaza with pulses of warmth, melting dangerous frost before it could hit anyone. Kay dashed between the fighting spirits, placing temporary wards and redirecting their energy back into harmless patterns. Zoey, we can't just keep pushing them, they're too organized. Zoey nodded. Then we fight smart, harmony over strength. She leapt onto a fountain in the center of the plaza, striking her mic staff like a conductor's baton. The beat sent waves of sound through the plaza, disrupting the combat spirits' formations. Mira layered her singing over Zoe's rhythm, creating a network of harmonized magic that intertwined with the plaza's residual holiday energy. The spirits staggered, their attacks clashing against one another instead of the team. Hana poured warmth into the magic, softening their edges without destroying them, while Jisoo's shields amplified the melody's protective effect. Rumi flipped onto the back of a frozen lamppost, spinning to strike the spirits midair. Seriously, you guys picked the wrong silent night to mess with. Kay adjusted energy flows, stabilizing the residual holiday magic, while funneling excess into glowing aurora-like beams that illuminated the night sky. The combat spirits paused, sensing the overwhelming balance of warmth, rhythm, and harmony. Zoe's eyes glowed with determination. They don't want destruction, they want chaos. Let's show them that peace is stronger. She extended her staff toward the plaza, sending a final pulse through the plaza's snow, the trees' light, and the air itself. Mira's harmonies followed. Hana's warmth anchored the energy, and Kay's pulses stabilized every strand of magic. The spirits froze mid-attack, their red eyes dimming. Slowly, their weapons dissolved into harmless beams of light, and the skeletal masks softened into luminous crystal forms. One by one, they knelt in acknowledgement. The Alpha Spirit, taller than the rest and radiating residual energy, spoke in a voice like wind through ice. "Peace is the strongest magic." Zoey smiled. "Exactly, and it's something we can share." The spirits dissolved completely, leaving trails of sparkling light that floated like snowflakes through the plaza. The crowd, who had been hiding behind shields, emerged cautiously, witnessing the final glow. Rumi exhaled. Silent night? More like super fight night. Kay shook his head, smiling. Definitely earned our hot cocoa later. Hana looked at the plaza, calm once again. Even in chaos, harmony finds a way. Zoey raised her staff to the sky. Silent night, yes, but one that proves strength comes from heart, teamwork, and belief. Snow drifted gently, ornaments twinkled, and for the first time that night, Everlight Plaza truly felt silent, peaceful, and safe.